Welcome to the Ann Lynn Show. On today's show, we welcome Bobby and Sherrie Black of Black's Tropical Homestead. This is Sherrie's second time, but our first visit with Bobby, and we're so excited to have both of them together on the show. But first, here are Ann and Lynn. Dance party.
Yeah, dance party.
Dance party.
Hey, Ann. Hi.
Yes,
how are you?
Hello. I am fine. How are
Good.
you?
Oh, I got a little Christmas on tonight.
Yes, a little Christmas.
Hey, we have a request. It looks like from the major.
Yes.
Let me see here. You ready?
No, I'm not ready. Hold on.
You're ready.
I got to move my microphone over. Okay.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
All right. I know.
Request.
Salute.
Salute, Major.
Salute, Major. Hello, Major. How
He
are
would like
you?
us to do a special thank you when the show starts, which is like right now,
Okay.
to his friend John and his family. Scottish John from the UK, BLJ. Can you read that?
I would like you to do a special thank you when the show starts to my friend John and his family, Scottish John from the UK. Well, hello.
Oh, we're
Hello,
welcoming
and
you.
salute to you too. Hello to Girly.
Oh, is the girly here?
The Girly is here, and she's
I'm
here.
gonna have to start. There she is. Thank you. I had to re-hit my chat, so it'd come up.
Yeah. So you had trouble with electrical being out this afternoon?
Yes, our electric went out, and I'll tell you what, you've got to be prepared for anything. There was a pole went down.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the pole fell on its own, if you know what I mean, or if
it's probably somebody ran into it.
Yes,
most likely.
Just not very far from us. And anyway, originally I did phone you, and they said our electric would be out till 7:30 tonight.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? That energy company, they really get it back. They get it back on so fast, and they did. Yeah. So I'm here tonight, and I'm so glad.
Yes. Yoo-hoo.
Live in person.
Well, get your coffee cup up there.
Ready?
Clink.
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 Oh, yes. Clinker.
I have decaf tonight. We just did finish dinner.
I know. I will say this. Let's see. I did too. What'd you have for dinner tonight?
Well, let's see, what's today? Wednesday. Monday, I made Salisbury steak.
Ooh, sounds good.
And I'm telling you what,
Did
usually
you
I'm
make
not
gravy?
really good at this kind of thing, but I followed this recipe and then I put them together like in the morning, little
Yes.
things, and then I put them in the refrigerator. And then when at dinner time, I took them out and floured them a little bit and fried them in the pan,
Yeah.
flipped them over, got them brown, and then I stuck them in the oven.
Mhm.
Oh, they were good.
That's
They were
right.
good. Put
Well,
gravy on them, mashed potatoes. So then we had leftovers tonight from Monday
oh,
night. So
okay.
that made it real in a salad. Hey, that was quick.
Well,
Now I'm
I made,
thinking, what else can I make like
oh
that?
gosh,
Huh?
oh, I made salmon patties and some noodles with a sauce on it. And guess what? That looks like enough for lunch tomorrow. So
Well, there
yay!
you go.
I
There you
know.
go. I don't
I know.
like salmon patties. You know that, but Dave does. Well, there's Happy Hippie Crochet. Hello, ladies.
I have a picture that was sent to me.
Tammy and Cammy.
Yeah, it's so good to see you. I was sent a picture from the street preacher, my friend, an
Oh, yeah.
evangelist,
Do you have
and he was giving out one of the
the
hats.
beanies?
Yes, the beanies, and then he was at one location, and then the others are going to another homeless shelter in my area. Isn't that
Good.
wonderful?
You
Hmm,
should send me that picture so
I
then I
will.
can put it on
Well, I don't
screen.
know if the person wants their picture. I don't know
Oh,
how
I
they
might be
feel
able to
about it.
blur it out. I might be able to
All
blur it
right,
out.
that'd be great. That would be really great.
Well, the girlie had Costco. She had macaroni and cheese. Costco macaroni and cheese. That
Let me
sounds
tell you,
pretty good.
before we bring on Sherrie and Bobby, I know we want to get to them, but I
Yes.
want to say I watch a man on YouTube, the Deal Guy, DEAL guy, and
Okay.
he give us the top 10 things that we should buy at Costco in the month of December, and he had, guess what? He had macaroni and cheese from Costco.
I bet batteries are on there too.
Mhm.
We just got our sale thing. It comes in the mail,
Right.
from them. All right. Without further ado, we want to
Yes.
welcome our special guests tonight,
Yes, we do.
Sherrie and Bobby Black of Black's Tropical. And
Yes.
here they
Homestead.
are.
Here we
Woo!
are. Yes. Yes.
Welcome.
Our
Welcome.
soil sister and our soil brother. Welcome. That's right.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I know you guys got your drinks there too. So
Yes.
welcome. We're gonna have a little cheers. Welcome.
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 Hey, Smuggles.
Oh, Snuggles 668. Hello, Snuggles.
Oh, hello. Welcome. Welcome.
Well, Bobby, we want to hear about you this time. We met Sherrie last time. How about telling us about yourself?
Y'all met the best part of it. The most beautiful, more charismatic, more loving. I mean, I don't know why y'all want to see me.
I know why. Whoa, Bobby.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Huh? When you're sitting like this and you got them big muscles, it was
Yes.
that did it for me.
Just fill up with air right now.
But you have a lot of hard work that you do there because you are raising all kinds of stuff there, aren't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it hard. It's fun and it's something we love, so it's not work. So
That's great.
we enjoying it.
And so do you work outside the home?
I do. I currently drive trucks. We have a trucking company, and I'm certified as an officer, which I'm not actually doing now, but I did do that for 16 years. So
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. And so, boy, you guys, well, you're growing pineapples. We saw the pineapples, and you have bananas.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes. Yes, all kinds. I would let her name it out because I'll actually
Oh, I
forget.
tell you.
We got so much going on because I mean, once we got started with it,
Mhm.
we found all the fruit that we actually enjoyed eating, and we decided, hey, for the price of maybe 5 of those fruit, we could buy a tree.
Yeah.
And once it get to the point where it actually produces fruit, like we get endless amounts of it. So we started doing that, and we didn't stop. We just kind of got hooked on it and just kept on going with it.
Well,
How
how
much-
long is? Oh, I'd say how long has it been now, Bobby?
With the bananas, now I've been growing bananas
For years.
years, long time.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And when we moved to this house, I actually bought some bananas plants here. I used to grow 15 varieties. We got 6 varieties now. And we went from there to dragon fruit. We started off with 2. We have how many varieties now?
26.
26 varieties of those.
Of
And
dragon fruit?
Dragon fruit.
What do they taste like?
It's a lot of different. It's like, man, it's probably about 50 to 100 different varieties. All of them taste different.
Everything tastes different. Some are tart, some are sweet, some are just
No taste at all. So,
Oh.
but they are really healthy for you, and
great in smoothies.
Yeah, they do taste good though.
What's their texture of them like?
Maybe like a soft pear.
A what?
No, it's a weird.
It kind of got its own. It's you can actually scoop it up with a spoon.
Is it kind of like the texture of like a aloe vera leaf?
The outside of it?
Well,
Maybe.
just the inside gooey. Is it like that?
No.
Oh, okay. You've got a question from Snuggles668. How much does it cost to start up growing fruits and vegetables in your yard? And then how much land do you recommend somebody start off with to grow?
Well, it don't cost much. I mean, like I said,
it's what you want to grow, because we grow we taste the fruit before we buy a tree most of the time, because we want to make sure we growing something that we can eat and want to eat. But it doesn't cost much. We travel for our trees, so we go and handpick what we want.
Really?
And we actually buy a tree instead of actually growing it from seed, because most of the plants now they can actually put it on a rootstock. Instead of you getting a gigantic tree, you can get a miniature tree that actually still produces good fruit. So we prefer to do that.
And I wouldn't get, like, we have an acre, which is a lot of land. So we have
really is.
Yeah, we have over 100 plants plus all of our animals, and we still have probably half an acre that we can spread out, more space left. So I wouldn't start with acres. I would start with, something, an acre or below. It's great space.
And I mean, a lot of these trees, if you do your homework, you can actually grow some of them in a pot. So you don't really need no land if you can just do one tree,
Wow.
Matter of fact, some people do everything in pots. So.
Well, I think the girly, don't you have a some kind of a tropical in a pot in your house? Did you bring it in? What kind of plant
was
is
it? A lime plant. And I want to say hi to Helen. Hi, Helen. Hi, Helen. Greeny kisses.
Yeah, key lime.
Key lime. That's what it was.
Okay.
Wasn't it? The
I
girly.
think it was. I'm not.
She said she is amazed by their fruit garden because she watches you guys all the time.
Oh, yeah, the girly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, what was that one again that you went out? It was amazing. I've never seen anything out. You went out, Sherrie, and you squeezed the fruit. You squeezed the fruit, I guess, and it came out. And you said it was good for your hair. I think it was.
Yes.
And then they fill back up. Which one was that one again?
That is the shampoo ginger.
Oh
It's
my.
called it has a bunch of names: pine cone ginger, shampoo ginger, our pui or something. It's a bunch of names though.
But it's not a fruit.
Yeah, it's not edible. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not edible, but we don't eat it. I did hear a couple people say that they do drink the sap out of it, but we don't use it for anything
Right.
other than skin or hair.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I remember that. That was so different. It's like, you're milking, they said it's not a fruit, but whatever, it was amazing.
Yeah, and it smells so good. So that's a nice plant to have.
And did she tell you the story behind that plant? somebody actually gave her that plant, right? And it actually died back.
It is so ugly when it died back. Somebody gave me that plant years ago, and I kept it in a pot outside my door. When I met him, it was just there. And I was like, I can't do anything with this plant. When we bought this house, he just dumped it out behind the boat, like garbage. And I just said, oh, well, I don't know anything about this plant. Every year it grows back so beautiful.
Oh, isn't that something?
Excuse me.
We don't have to water it. We don't have to do anything to it.
Okay. Oh, DeGurley is growing key lime, orange, and lemon trees. Wow. I didn't realize you had 3 of those. Wow.
Yes.
That's good.
And I'm sure she got them on rootstock, so they probably, they grow to a reasonable size.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's great.
Yeah.
So now, but you go out. How far do you go to find your trees? How far? I mean, like, do you go like the next state over, or I mean, you go hundreds of miles, or
Yeah.
really?
Oh, really?
We go hundreds of miles.
Where's the furthest you've gone to
Oh,
get a
she's
tree?
laughing. I don't know. Hold on, Ann.
So far, the furthest we have been is Homestead, Florida.
That's pretty.
Oh,
That would be far from you guys.
Yeah, about 8 hours.
Yeah.
From home.
Wow.
oh, that is a trip. Yeah.
Yeah, so both of us love doing the same things, and we love, gardening, and we love going to visit places where beautiful plants at. When we go on vacation, that's what we do. And then we make sure it's a beach close by too. So.
Yeah, gotta have a beach.
So it's got to have a beach, and then it's got to have a place to buy trees.
Yeah, and our room gotta have space for our plants because we gotta bring. We have to bring our trees in until we head back home. So that was the plus about getting a big room while we were in. We stayed in Miami, but I drove down to Homestead. But we ended up with so many plants. Every day we had to bring plants in out of the car, so they wouldn't fry in the car. So we gotta have space for the plants.
Yeah, we gotta have a big room, and the hotel got to have a back door that we can sneak everything in.
Oh my gosh! Well, it sounds to me like you guys better buy a RV and just
Believe me,
either drive one, or.
Yeah. One time we cameraman and I came back. Our son lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I don't know if we bought it or if he gave us. It was a big TV for us. It was when they first started coming out, really like good size, and so we put it fit in the back seat. I don't know how it did it, but it did it. But when we went in the motel that night, we both had to carry that TV into the hotel room because we didn't want anybody to break in our car overnight.
I would have just covered it up with a blanket or something.
Not me.
Oh no,
you would have been big for somebody to break in that car.
I would have took it in. When we would come back from our day out shopping, we would go and get the luggage cart and fill it up with plants and push it through. And we stayed at the Hyatt, so it was weird walking through the Hyatt with all these plants. We got about 19 plants.
Oh wow!
I bet you got some. I bet. You could have just said, "We're landscaping. We're landscaping."
Well, the good thing is we didn't have housekeeping because of what's going on, so it was good. We put them all in the kitchenette and watered them, and they were great. Till it was time to pack up, then it was like, now we got to get this stuff out of the room and back to the couch.
That's like trying to sneak a dog or a kitty cat in a hotel that has no pets.
Yeah.
And the trip was to actually wonder how we was gonna get it back home. So we had everything stuffed. We got an SUV, and you can't see out of none of the windows. We had so many plants. We couldn't even barely see each other. We had to move stuff out the way to see each other. So it was we got it home.
That reminds me. I watch. I'm a big British. I love British sitcoms and comedies, all that. It reminds me of Keeping Up Appearances. Hyatthis Bouquet always has like dinner parties, and she brings the outside in, and all of her guests were just surrounded by plants, and all you could see was a hand reach out for a drink or something. So he went to look like Hyatthis there, you know.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Well,
now
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Ann.
No, go ahead.
Well, I watched. Now I know you. How far is Savannah from where you both live?
About 7 minutes.
We're actually in Savannah.
You're outside of Savannah.
Oh my goodness.
We're actually
7
in Savannah.
Right in the county line, or however you call it.
Yeah, Savannah and what we had are the same county, so
Yeah.
we in Savannah.
Yeah. So we come.
Because I know you like Savannah.
Yes, we love Savannah.
That's my home. That's where I'm
Oh,
from.
it is. Are you born and raised there?
I am.
Oh, I've never. Tell me something about it. I've never been there before.
I'm gonna tell you, like being from Savannah, I could never really appreciate the beauty of Savannah or any of the history because I'm from here. Like, you know,
Yeah, until
no
he
big
met me.
deal.
When he met the tourists, he found out how wonderful his city was.
And plus,
Yes.
I went and stayed in another city up north for a little bit.
Mhm.
And when I came back home, I noticed the beauty. You know, it was right at the right time where the azaleas was all blooming. You know, you got the moss hanging from the oak tree. And I saw that for the very first time. And I was just like, wow, that is beautiful. Because where I was at, there was no trees. It was just concrete. And you was lucky if you saw a little plot of grass somewhere. So when I got back home, I saw everything in a whole new light. And
Wow.
so then I appreciate it. And then
I'm the tourist.
she.
You're the tourist.
I'm from Virginia, so you know, being able to go to the beach in 10, 15 minutes or downtown with live bands and
Yes.
people is great. He loved the people watch. I love to eat. So
Well, your Halloween video was something. It was everybody was having a good time. You
Yeah.
both were rocking your Halloween costume. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
we love to have fun.
Yes, you do, and we do too. That's why,
Yes.
you know, that's why we kind of are out. We know what's going on in the world. We don't have our heads in the sand, you know. But over here, we just like to enjoy visiting with one another and getting to know people. And I'll tell you, it's really fun, isn't it, Ann?
Yes.
That's right. Thorhaven Farm has joined us. Sherrie.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Thorhaven.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, they said they hope everyone is doing amazing, and God's been smiling on you. Yes,
Aw.
and they said that you all sent them over here tonight.
Yep.
He said,
Yep.
"Come on over." So we're glad you did. That's really nice. And okay, I didn't want to miss them. Anybody that comes in.
Yep.
So, and then now you guys, besides growing all these plants, do you still have your chickens? You still got your chickens, don't you?
We have our girls.
How many girls do you have?
17.
That's a lot of chickens.
That's a lot of eggs.
Are you still getting eggs then?
Yes, a lot.
So now, will your chickens slow down?
They
Or
may
not?
they my leghorns they slowed down, but they started laying again, so they may slow down.
Our weather is really, really
Rocky.
bipolar, so
Yeah.
you know, they don't tell them when that's gonna happen or if it's gonna happen. That just, I mean, we may be in tank tops and well, Christmas ain't up next week, so we're wearing tank tops and shorts now.
Yeah.
But it may just freeze up one day. You know, never know.
How
It's 80
nice.
Right. Can I give a shout out to
Mhm.
let's see here, Mad Acre Farms is here,
Hey, y'all.
and Food by Faith is here.
Hey, soil sister.
What's up?
And so is
Yeah.
Barefoot Lass.
Hey,
Yes.
barefoot.
What's up,
Yes.
man?
Oh,
Soil
there you are. Oh, good. She said oh, wonderful. She just made it. Oh, she just came in.
Well, we haven't been on very long.
Oh,
And
no.
the girls, Happy Hippie girls, said that Snafu went home on Monday. He stayed a long time with you guys.
They miss him already.
Wow. I'm sure he'd move in if you'd ask him. Just ask him.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, we love him. We do
We love our
him.
snafu. Yes, we do.
Yes. So I know that DeGurley's chickens have slowed down. That's DeGurley is my girly. She's my daughter,
Yeah.
our moderator there, and she has 9 chickens. And I think she ordered 8 and they gave her an extra one. She got a 9th one. And so but anyhow, yeah, hers have slowed down, haven't they, DeGurley? But you
Yes.
are in a warmer climate. And so if it's 80 degrees there, wow. Wow. Yeah, the chickens aren't going to know. Oh, she's getting 1 egg every other day or so. So, okay.
I had
And
to.
it could be
Mad
the daylight
Acre
sickness
Farms
too,
is
so.
here. Mad Acre Farms is here.
Yes. I had to buy eggs last week. That was the first time I've had to go out to the store and actually buy eggs. DeGurley keeps us in eggs. They're so good. It's such a blessing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
some. They're delicious, aren't they? I brought some home last summer when I was there, and I brought some home back. Man, I was just like, oh, it's like gold. Every time I used one of them fresh chicken eggs, it was like. Now, do you guys have any roosters?
No roosters. But for some reason, one of the chickens keep ratting all the girls like she a rooster. So I don't know.
If it's like like dogs, they're just showing their dominance.
Yeah.
So that's probably what it is.
Yeah, they can get right rowdy back there sometime. But we freeze eggs just in case they slow down, so we don't have to buy eggs. So I probably got 20 dozens frozen because he eat a lot of eggs. So
now I saw how you did that. You just cracked them and put them in a plastic bag, right?
Yep. I put salt and pepper. You can put your onion and green pepper or whatever you put in your scramble or omelets, and I just scramble it a little bit, put it in a bag, and freeze it.
What's up, Brook Farmer?
Yes.
I think that is fabulous. I'm going to be doing that. I need to get some in the freezer. That's just a great idea.
Yeah.
Well,
just in case they slow down, we won't have to buy eggs.
Yeah, that probably break my heart if I had to buy some eggs now.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think it's a great idea, though. I mean, for anybody to do. I mean, for me, it would be great because all you got to do is pop them out of the freezer and set them on the counter. And then when you're ready to go, they're ready to go. Just pop them into the pan. That would be good for somebody who worked, too. That, you could do that.
Don't have to break eggs. Yeah.
They'd already be scrambled. I used to do mine in the microwave, just like butter a dish, throw them in the microwave. And I like microwave eggs. That may sound weird, but
I don't know.
they get real fluffy. I mean, you have to cook them, be real careful, do like 30 seconds and stir them. And then, and they fluff up. Man, they fluff up real big. But anywho.
eggs.
I gotta try that. I never even thought of doing that to an egg.
Yeah,
I
just
got
scramble. They have to be scrambled. You don't want to. They have to be scrambled, but just put a little. If you wanted to, you could just do the spray stuff. Just spray like a little.
Ham.
Ham.
Yeah, anything. Just a little dish, just like Corral, Corningware, or something. Just a little one, and spray it, and then just put your eggs in there, and you have to watch them because they'll blow up on you if you don't. And then you just like go maybe 30 seconds and then stop it, stir them up a
It
little
would
bit.
definitely blow 'em up.
They'll blow up. Yeah, you have to stay right with them and watch them.
He'll forget all about it and say, "Oh, I forgot. I'm trying to figure out what I did with
Yeah.
my egg."
It would be quite a mess. It would be. I've had them blow up. They're messy. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I just let her do it. It'd be good.
Years ago though, I got my first microwave in 1970. Probably 1977 was when I got the very first microwave from Sears. I think it was Sears. And you cooked everything in back then. It was like so exciting, something new technology,
Mhm.
I tried to bake meatloaf. Ooh, was not any good. It was gross, just flat out gross. But bacon was great. And then if you tried cooking chicken or anything like that, they would show these pictures, beautiful pictures in the recipe book that you got with, it was a Sears Kenmore. Yes, it was a Kenmore microwave. And all these pretty pictures, and man, your food didn't look nothing like that, when you because it cooked it too fast and too hot,
Could I?
and
Can I take a side note on that?
sure.
That microwave.
Yeah.
Well, you actually, after you gave us that microwave, you gave it to cameraman and I. You
Yeah.
did Sears.
I had it for about
How many years did you have that?
probably 10 years.
And I had it another 20 probably. And so we
Yeah.
figured we figured it was pretty close to 35 years old, that microwave, and we were
Yeah.
using it.
Yeah.
And
It was huge.
oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
huge.
And one of Ann's daughters, one Christmas, here she came with a box, and she said, Aunt Lynn and Uncle Cameraman, I want you to have a new microwave. And so we retired the old Sears Kenmore microwave that year.
Yeah, it was old. It was.
Did it open up like an oven, or did it open?
It was
normal?
just the door, just a
Sideways,
regular,
I think.
like
But
they
it
do
was-
now.
They were
But
huge back in the day.
Oh, they're because they just were big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And,
like a flow model TV.
yeah.
Yeah. And then that microwave lasted until this year. And we just bought a new microwave earlier this year. So
Wow.
our microwaves, they last a long time.
Yeah,
Well, that's great.
I didn't even know they had microwaves until I was like a teenager.
You what?
I didn't even know they had them until I was like a teenager. I had no clue.
Oh.
That was something brand new that they just invented.
Well, that was in 1977. I was just a teenager. I was 19, so I guess I was a teenager.
When you got married.
Well, I
When
was
you got
18. I got married at 18.
Okay. I forget.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago, isn't it?
It's a long time ago. Yes. We're old.
Yeah, Bobby,
You guys are young. We're the old
very
ones.
young. We Ann and I are real sisters, and I'm 5 years older than my baby sister.
Yeah.
The baby.
I don't call myself young. When I see people that I actually, as an adult, saw as a baby and they got kids and they grown, I don't call myself young.
Yeah, I know. Well, Ann is going to be a great grandmother come July.
Mhm.
Congratulations,
Yes, I'm really.
man.
Huh?
Man,
Excuse me?
Say congratulations, Nana.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I haven't decided on my title yet. I don't know. I might want to be
Glamour. You
huh?
should be glamour.
Grandma. Grandma. I know that the grandma is going to be Gigi. So she's going to be Gigi, but I said I want to be grandmother. And she goes, "You can't." And I said, "Yeah, I can. I can be anything I want. I want to be grandma or grandmama. I guess maybe grandmama.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever the baby.
My nephew had like my mom, his mom, and he had a name for everybody called my mom. His mom was mommy, and his mom's mom was mother. So they figured out a name for everybody.
Getty radio show just came in.
Oh, cool. Hello.
Yes, hello.
I saw Melissa Jameson. Hey, Melissa.
What's up, y'all?
That's all I saw. I saw Broke Farmer. Hey, Broke.
Man.
There's a lot of great channels in here.
Yes.
Yes.
The homesteading community is really large, and it's really, everybody is just so nice, and everybody helps each other.
Yes.
Because we all learn from each other, you know.
I really appreciate, and you know, I'm not a homesteader, but I appreciate watching everything you guys are doing.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah, love is real in this community.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Yes. Yes. I know, you know, as far as a lot of, there's a lot of home canning that's done.
Yeah.
And even though we're not, Ann and I aren't homesteaders, we still can and freeze and do certain things. And we still stock up. So we learn a lot from the community, don't we, Ann?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. A few years ago, we canned tomatoes, Lynn and I. We canned tomatoes, didn't we?
And they're still good. They're very good.
You better don't eat them when they're too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to our community, we starting to grow a lot more vegetables too.
A lot more.
Yeah, you know, while fruit are still our passion, I mean, we have seen them grow a lot of vegetables, and they have told us how to do it. And
and now I got a notebook for all of my vegetables.
Wow.
Are you canning them? Are you
I
guys
am going to, because I want to make my own ketchup and spaghetti sauce. I will start canning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Homemade spaghetti sauce is good.
Yes, it is. In fact, you made some for yourself, didn't you, Ann?
Yeah, it was. My husband even liked it. I was surprised. But yeah, it was good. I used that milling, that thing that you mill the tomatoes.
Yes.
And then you got all the whatever else that came out of it. And I put spices and some, seems like olive oil. There were several things you put in it. You know, you kind of suit it to your taste.
Yeah.
But yeah, boy, there's nothing like it though. I think when you can it, it even gets better. You know, it's good. You open them jars up. Ooh, I'm getting hungry.
Herbs, I'm gonna grow our own herbs, so we won't have to buy anything.
That would be great.
Yes.
Do you remember what kind of tomatoes you used when you did yours?
They were from DeGurley.
Oh, the kind, they're the big beefy.
Beefsteak.
Huh? Beefsteak.
Yeah, I have those.
Beefsteak.
Yeah.
Okay. Because did they not come from DeGurley, or did they come from our nephew?
No, some of them came from DeGurley, and the other ones I think I bought at the farms.
Amish farm.
No.
One year, I know Mom and I went out to the Amish
Somebody gave us some tomatoes.
Yes.
Oh, I know who. Duh. It was my neighbor
I
next
started
door.
saying it was your neighbor. He grew them, so they were homegrown. I mean,
Oh,
they
he kept giving them to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was
That's-
I loved it. My
Yeah.
next door neighbor, before we moved here at our old house, we were out in the country and
Uh-huh.
we had an acre, and our acre was actually originally out of my neighbor's 10 acres, so it was like the corner of his 10. So it was almost an acre and a half wide, and then back behind us was about whatever 7 acres deep, 7 or 8. And he just let that go, except for he had big gardens, and he grew all kinds of stuff, so it was great. And I picked wild blackberries one year and froze them, and
Did he
and
have pears? Pears one year?
no, it was cherries. He has a cherry tree,
Okay.
and he put a like a netting over the cherries so that the birds wouldn't get to them.
Yeah.
And then he took the netting off, and he and I he got a ladder, I got a ladder, and we got up in that tree and picked all those cherries. And I took them all home and made cherry preserves out of them. Had to pit all those cherries, and looked like I'd been had an incident with my hands, you know.
Yeah.
And
All the
but I'm
red.
telling you what, that was the best cherry
And
jam I've
we
ever eaten.
shared. I mean, you gave back to your neighbor. He didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, that's kind of that's a good in community too, isn't it? They give you some of their produce, and you know, and then you give it back to them. And I think it was sugar free that you made, wasn't it?
It always is. I always make sugar free.
I always make sugar free, and he must have liked it because I know we loved it. It was really, really good.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's another thing about the community. Like share, you know, they'll share when you're local with one another, and it's really nice.
Mhm.
I see you talking about that Amish paste tomato. I don't think we got that one, so
That's
we might have
one.
to look into that.
One out of the 20 tomatoes we don't have.
Okay, so it's almost always sold out up here. Okay.
Amish paste is that's the name of the tomato?
Yeah, I see the girlie mentioned that and I know Matt Aiken said they was gonna grow it this year, so next year.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she loves Amish paste. Okay, well, we'll have to talk about that because I don't know what that is. To girly, we can talk later.
And then the girlie has a neighbor that lets her pick all the blueberries that she wants, and she made pie filling and she canned it. And I've had, I think it's maybe 2 now of her pies, since one for sure. And I'm going to tell you that they were delicious, really, really
Blueberry
good.
pie.
She's a good pie maker.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I know Food by Faith said that she do the same thing. When somebody grows something, they'll bring it to her and she'll make something out of it and give some back. So
Yes,
that pay off in itself.
that is so sweet. Now, we live in a mobile home park. I do. So my growing is kind of limited. You know, I don't think my the gentleman that owns our park would want us to put. He's allowing me to make. I've made a garden spot, and he's allowed that. So, but a lot of things I can still grow in, in pots, like you said. And boy, my tomatoes do great here. Mine, my little bit that I grow, oh my goodness, they just really take off.
And you had cucumbers.
Oh, and jalapenos.
Jalapenos. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, I think DeGurley gave me those plants. When she grew them from seeds, and then she brought them. She gave us some, the jalapenos and the tomatoes and the cucumbers. She'll give us, when she grows them, and then our soil. They really like our soil. Well, nothing's grown in it very much, right?
Yeah.
Well, we grew tomatoes every year, but we never ate them. So I grew them just because I like growing them. Now,
never
since
ate
we got
them?
in the community, we know how to use them now.
No, we gave some to his best friend, and most of them I chop them up, freeze them, and give them to the chickens.
Oh, yeah, you could. But do you guys not like to eat them just like in a salad or
No.
no?
But we like sauce. So we love spaghetti sauce.
We love lasagna,
lasagna,
spaghetti.
So
Salsa? How about salsa?
No.
No, not
No.
salsa.
Wow.
Hey, T. Racy.
Hey, T. Racy.
It's T. Racy.
I basically cooked tomatoes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna make a lot of spaghetti sauce and tomatoes, so we won't have to buy that anymore. Hopefully.
That's a good idea.
No, Melissa, he doesn't like tomatoes either.
Not uncooked tomatoes, no.
Wow.
But they say you have to try tomatoes homegrown, and I'm growing about 7 or 8 different variety of tomato, so I'm willing to try.
What about cherry tomatoes?
No.
Nope.
Don't like the little cherries?
They look so good, and I don't know if my palate think they're gonna be sweet. And
They
when I
are
bite
sweet.
It was like, not quite. So.
I tried one last year. I thought I was gonna puke in the store. I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh my god!"
But she's funny with anything that got a different texture. She just she real weird with that.
Yeah. Textures. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What about yellow tomatoes?
So
never tried that.
I'm growing
my favorite.
I'm growing a green zebra tomato, which is green with some light looking streaks or something through it. And I'm hoping I'll like some of those. But yeah, I got a bunch. Some of them are black. Some of them are two-tone. So we'll see.
What she said her mind for something, like you can't make it work for her. She just her mind just goes.
Not for me.
Wow.
Melissa Jameson is here.
Yeah.
She likes the cherry tomatoes. She said they're sweet. They
Yes.
are.
And yes, she likes the yellow tomatoes and
yellow tomatoes to me are like the best. And if I can get a yellow cherry tomato, I'm over the moon. They're wonderful.
Melissa Jameson like vinegar, so
yeah.
I do too.
Oh
Vinegar?
my god.
Vinegar? You don't like vinegar? Okay, we could play What Don't You Like?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, what? Okay.
You don't want to talk to me, you want to talk to him.
Okay.
You want to say, what do you like with her? Because there's very few things.
Yeah.
Well, you don't use vinegar in cooking, I guess.
Not really.
Not where you can taste it.
Well, maybe it'll be funner if the chat can guess what we don't like, or guess what he don't like and guess what I don't like. Melissa cannot play.
Well, all right. Okay. Do you like spinach? Cook spinach.
I do.
No.
Okay. So see, I would have just a little vinegar, cider vinegar on the cooked spinach.
Right, the yellow vinegar. Yes.
Well, it's cider vinegar.
Yeah, cider. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to try to do shots of vinegar, and man, that was like the hardest thing in the world to do because I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
Yeah, I don't like cooked spinach either, the girlie.
You don't like cooked spinach?
I do. I love it.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Okay, you like liver? Beef liver?
No. Oh no.
Neither one of you.
Me neither. Ugh.
Okay, let me tell you what's in my freezer. Our pastor I guess he had a cow, butchered. Anyway, he gave us, he doesn't like liver either. So he gave us the packages of beef liver and they're in my freezer right now. So one night I'm going to fry liver and fry onions and now what's terrible is that Kimmerman and I can eat like a whole package of 4 slices of beef liver.
Now, my mom she can fry liver, like she'll flour it up or whatever.
Yeah.
And I can't tell what it is. It looked like pork chop or whatever until I eat it. And then the iron taste in my mouth, it just throws it all off.
Oh,
It tastes good, but the iron, something about the iron thing just throw my mind, make it go on the loop, so I can't do it.
well, we had our aunt. She would do cow's tongue,
Ugh.
and I will say this: we went. My two sons and I went over to her home for lunch one day, and she had cow's tongue, and it looked just like slices of nice beef. Like not like roast beef, but sorta. And my boys immediately knew there was something wrong with that.
Yeah.
So
we
That's
we
a
all
no. That's a no. That's
that was
we
a
all
no for them. Yeah.
that's a no.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh no 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 no. That's no.
Helen's given me some good advice about liver. Lynn tried chopping it with bacon and onions. Ooh, put a little bacon with that liver.
The girl said she got to stop moderating.
All right, since salsa is not your thing, do you both like guacamole?
No.
No.
Well, I guess it does have tomatoes in it. DeGurley makes
could.
homemade guacamole, and it's got onions and cilantro and tomatoes, and then her avocados. Oh,
It's good. Yeah.
it's good. I mean, for those that like it.
It just got a weird texture.
Oh, okay. Sorry, T. Racy. What time is it, Ann?
Oh, is it getting that time?
I think, yeah. We've been here almost an hour, and we forgot what time it was.
Okay, hold on. And
Okay.
ta-da!
I'm not. See, the last piece.
Oh, what you got? It looks like. Is that angel food cake?
It's a pound cake.
Ooh,
Pound cake.
that looks good.
How much butter did you put in that, Sherrie?
Only 2 sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you made it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yum.
You always got to have dessert. So
I do too. I'm sorry, I do too.
yeah. So
Oh.
I bake brownies, cakes, something, pies.
Yeah, I like it too. How do you make that pound cake?
Just flour, sugar. I zest the lemon. I use a little bit of, I can't say. Flour, sugar, baking soda. I zest a little bit of lemon.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I zest the whole lemon.
Right?
Sour cream, eggs.
Sour
that's it.
cream.
It's very simple and easy. So
And it has like a heavier texture to it.
yeah,
I like that.
I sift my flour so it wouldn't be so dense, but yeah, it's heavier than a regular cake.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't sift their pound cake flour, but I did.
And it's nice. Hold up.
You got a mouthful.
He
But
has some strawberries on there.
He got a complex about some of the extracts, so I won't mention.
Like vanilla?
Real stuff.
I use lemon. I use a zest lemon.
Oh.
You use the real vanilla.
The
right?
real. Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
real. Yum.
I use a lemon. I zest the lemon.
What she's probably trying not to say is the artificial vanilla extract,
Yeah.
which comes from beaver gland,
anal glands. So he got this complex. So Country Mama Musin said the weirdest thing she ever ate was the beaver anal gland, which is the vanilla, imitation vanilla, has the secretion or something from beaver butt in it. So he won't eat anything now that has beaver butt in it.
Well,
which is pudding,
you know that when you see a product and you read down in here, like one of the last ingredients, it says natural flavorings. Go and ask, look up what to the I think it's the FDA. What constitutes natural ingredients? It can be any number
of things. Yeah. But
anything
since Alicia
living or
said,
dead that they've squished.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's funny because the other day Mad Acre was making pudding, and I said all that people, but he will not eat like vanilla pudding now, or so I cook when he gone anyway, so he don't see.
What was what is that? What is that made from again?
The imitation vanilla beaver butt.
The anal glands of the beaver.
See, and they're saying here, oh, the chat is going, says, okay, thanks. We won't be eating beaver butt here.
I have some and I've been using it because the real stuff is so expensive.
I know, but I'd rather have a small bottle of the real stuff. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, because the imitation.
Yeah.
About a month ago, so good. Yeah, so my mother-in-law made my husband a big banana pudding for Thanksgiving, and he had a nice bowl of it, but he ate some, and then I looked and the bowl was sitting on the stove, and I'm like, I said, well, I was gonna bake a cake, but you got banana pudding, so you need to eat this and the pie. And he said, oh, you can throw that away. And I was like, your mom banana pudding? He said, yeah, that made me think about something else. Possum tail or something he called it. I said, beaver what? He said, yeah, I'm not eating that, and he will not eat it. So
oh my gosh. Well, right now, let's see here.
I learned something new.
Barefoot Lass, she's having 1 glass of wine and tomato chive cheese. I think T. Racy's having chocolate with us right now. Whoa. And now DeGurley's eating dinner, so she's eating mac and cheese for sure.
yeah.
DeGurley is she makes bourbon vanilla with real bourbon. But
Yes.
is your vanilla real vanilla?
No, it's imitation, and that's what it is. It's the imitation vanilla, but I'm gonna have to get some real vanilla from Food by Faith so we can get this complex. So
I guess I'll have to get some. I'll have to get some too. I didn't know that. But now I do know that, I mean, really, natural flavorings there is like the definition is just like could be anything. Let's see if I can look that up while we're
okay.
Like Melissa said, a lot of stuff we eat got no telling what in it, but
that's right.
Now,
attention.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
You did know the name of it, right? What they put it on the label as? What's the name of it?
I can't remember. Yes, I buy real. Yeah, so that's the thing. Real. It's not stopping him from eating that pound cake, Melissa. That's the thing.
So the FDA defines a natural flavoring as a substance extracted, distilled, or similarly derived from a plant or animal matter. It says either it is or after it has been roasted, heated, or fermented.
Okay.
So it
Melissa Jameson says, but honestly, y'all, we are all eating lots of stuff that we have no idea where it's coming from. That's why
right.
It's best to grow it yourself.
Yep.
And also pray over your food because you don't know what you're eating.
Well, and you don't know who prepared it.
Right. And so there's a lot of reasons to
grow your own. Grow and raise
your own. That is right. But so animal matter. Yikes.
Yes.
And you said extracted, didn't you, Ann? It can be extracted.
It said extracted.
Animal glands can be extracted.
Or those glands that just suck it right out.
Yeah, so some things you're better off not knowing. Like I love my mother-in-law's
True.
dressing. I don't know what she put in it. She could put liver in it. The way it tastes, I really don't care. I
It's
just
probably
don't want to
it's probably the giblets, right, Lynn?
Probably.
Well,
everything.
I am. Yeah,
The
right.
heart.
Now, I don't do it anymore. I used to. Well, like if I do a turkey, if I'm making the turkey, I take the neck and everything in that little package that's inside the cavity, and I boil. I put water and I cook it all, and then sometimes I put the liver, chop it up really really well, and put that in my dressing, and then I take the meat off of the neck and put it in my dressing. But my brother, our brother, does not like the
Giblet. I don't either.
no, so I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Now my husband likes it. But I don't. Ugh.
I don't
I'm
even
an
know how
oyster
to cook that either. So.
Yeah. Ew. And that's awful too, Melissa. Oyster stuffing. Look.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, now we like it.
No, I make it. I make half regular and half oyster.
Yeah, my mom make oyster stuffing for the family, and she always got to make no oyster for me. So,
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yes, I make a big pan of it. Yeah, half and half, and they always go, "Which half is the?" And I.
Yeah.
I gotta try that. I never had that.
Oyster.
Don't say your mom.
Oh,
It's good. I mean, it has a real
and
strong taste. It's distinct, isn't it, Lynn?
well, the ones, yeah, and they come in. I get the processed ones. In the can, and you can eat them right. I mean, I love to just eat them like that. Yeah, the girlie made the turkey this year. It was really, really good. She what you call that? You process it. It was really good.
She baked it.
No, she was going to soak it, brine it. Is that what
Brine
you call it? Brine. I've never done that to my turkeys. I never have done the brining. No. So, now listen. Since you're down near the coast, I think, do you like seafood, guys?
Love it. That's my favorite thing to eat.
Mine too.
And, we usually can find a good oyster roast. Like they just roast up a whole bunch of oysters, and everybody standing around a table, just pull them out, and everybody standing with a knife and just shuck them and throw them back.
Nah. We just had a low country brawl 2 weeks ago with some friends. I ate all the potato and all the corn. And I'm perfectly happy.
Oh.
And there was a big old beautiful shrimp and a bunch of blue crab, and she missed out. That's all right.
The potato
I ate enough for
corn was delicious.
Well, when we arrived and on near the East Coast this year, the first thing I did was I got a lobster roll. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, I like seafood, everything. I think scallops. I love scallops. How about you, Bobby?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
We had shrimp last night.
I like everything. I think pretty much everything at the ocean I like.
Yeah, we had shrimp.
Do you eat fish, Sherrie? Just like regular fish?
Certain ones.
Okay.
She didn't eat any of them. Once she fillet them, she won't know what they are.
Yeah, as long as it's filleted, with a bone or with the head. No.
Yeah.
Now, my mother-in-law was from Puerto Rico, so when she'd visit, So we went fishing one time, and mom said, "I'll fry the fish." Okay, fine, that's fine, And so she cleaned the inside out, and she scraped the scales off. But she left the eyes and the head, and my kids were little then too, and we just act like they weren't looking at us,
Hey, the weirdest thing, like I'm from Savannah, right? And I'm right on the coast, and I love the fish, and I've been doing it ever since I was young. So I go up to Atlanta, working for a little while, and they got these fish stores up there, restaurants. They're selling fish and fries, and the fish are whitings, and they charging like $8-10 for a piece of fish, and we go catch 100 whiting
For free.
like for nothing, and it's easy to do. And this, so different parts of the country is just different, you know. And I'm accustomed to being on the coast. I don't think I can live away from the coast.
We were on the West Coast for a while, and I could go when we lived out there. I could actually go in the supermarket and buy crabs. I mean, just buy the crabs in the supermarket and the seafood. Oh, it was so good. And we had our favorite restaurant that did the best clam chowder I think I've ever had, you know. So the coast have some good things to offer for seafood lovers.
Oh yeah. And if you ever go to Myrtle Beach, they got some of the best all you can eat seafood places there.
As long as they got chicken, I'm happy.
Yes.
All the crab legs, all the shrimp, everything, man. We gotta make us a trip up there.
We went a few years ago. Yeah, we went a few years ago with our whole family. And oh my gosh, was that good eating? Yes. Oh, Jean W came in. Hello, Jean.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, it's good to have her here. Yes, good to have everyone here.
Who does the videoing and putting your videos together?
He is the editor.
You're the editor in chief?
Yeah. We pretty much record our own videos most of the time. So sometimes we just set up the tripod and record.
Yeah, you can tell when my head is chopped off that ain't nobody behind the camera.
Yeah. He'll tell me to go. If it's both of us, he'll say, you go. And he'll set the camera up. And I'm like, babe, go like this high, because he always chop his head off.
I'm taller than I guess.
I'm like, the whole video, we already filmed and checked the rabbits. And I'm like, you cut your head off the whole time? So,
but she's perfectly in the frame, so I must be that much taller than her. So
So what is your next? What's your next video going to be about?
Don't know, because we actually go out there and we work in the yard, do what we do, and then we need to film this. So we don't think about it until the last minute. We don't really plan stuff.
We don't plan, but the weekend we may pop up and do something. We got some garden beds and different stuff, but not sure exactly when we'll do it. But I know we have a lot of rabbit videos coming out.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, because we got rabbits since I've been on here. So
now, are these for meat or are they just for fun?
Both.
Oh,
we will.
We'll breed the parents we have now. The three we have. Well, we have two that's getting ready to have babies. So we'll keep them and the babies. We fried.
You like rabbit. You like rabbit.
She'll try to say something, find a nice way to say it.
Yeah. You like rabbit?
I wouldn't eat it now. I've never
tried it myself.
Oh, our aunt, I don't even know if you were just born, but I was you were born when I was 5. But I used to stay with our aunt, and she would go over to a farm that processed the rabbits for you. So she'd pull up and buy the rabbit all processed, and then she'd fry it. And yes, and I've eaten rabbit when I was young.
Oh, now I know our dad used to go squirrel hunting.
Oh, I like squirrel.
So I don't know if it's any.
Is there squirrel hunting down there?
Yes. Oh yeah, they hunt everything here.
Okay.
So we got a bunch of them in our yard, but our dogs love to pounce on them whenever they can.
Yeah.
We was talking to somebody about rabbits, and they was telling us that rabbits were like real popular one time, and what actually changed it was the Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
I think that's probably
that'd be about my time frame, right? That'd be about my time frame.
Well, maybe even World War II, because it might have been an easy little animal to
Yeah.
multiply and grow. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Cheap meat, maybe, maybe easy. I don't know. I'm just
Right.
talking, but it
Right.
may be.
They
In the
said
for-
they were real popular. As far as the taste,
Mhm.
the ease of processing,
Mhm.
the ease of raising. So it's a lot cheaper, a lot easier to raise a
Yeah,
rabbit
and
and
clean up.
process.
Mhm.
And they say the meat is
Healthy,
excellent. So
yes.
and it's very healthy for you.
Lean.
So,
Right.
but once you get the thought of from a kid, Bugs Bunny, and then they kind of
Yeah.
mess up things in people's mind.
Mhm.
I want to welcome Amanda Potter is here with us. Welcome.
Oh, welcome, Amanda. Welcome. I know Itty Bitty Homestead Committee. That's what she's growing, or raising is the rabbits
Mhm.
for meat, and
We talked with her before we actually went and got ours. So we
Yeah.
she helped us
yeah,
out.
she probably Maddie probably has a lot of tips, and I think
Yes.
she knows how to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
she
lot of
sure does.
knowledge.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's a nice young lady. She's
Oh.
really very sweet. And when we interviewed her, her macaw sat right here on her shoulder the whole time.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Ah, ah." She kept feeding him.
Yeah, I talk to her at least once a week, so now
Oh,
she's staying in touch a lot because we got babies coming next week.
Yes. Yes.
uh-huh.
Helen says that the meat of the rabbit has no fat,
No fat, very lean.
very lean. So, and in my area, it's just been deer hunting season, and
Mhm.
and we have a lot of deer hunters, and so there's a lot of people who eat only deer meat here. They won't eat beef; they'll eat only deer meat. So,
Yeah.
I'm a hunter also, but I haven't actually been in the woods in probably 10 years now because the work I was doing didn't allow me enough free time to actually do it. But I love hunting.
That's
Wow. I've only been out a little bit. My brother took me squirrel hunting once, and that's about the extent of my. I've never went deer hunting. I don't know. I think I'd probably have trouble because Bambi also came out in those time eras. Bambi. So it's like
Yeah.
Tyrone Jackson. Hello there. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't really care for what he said too much.
What is
Yeah.
that? Cuddle. Sure.
I don't know. I would say I'm a carnivore, and I don't necessarily eat mine raw or living. So, and
Definitely don't.
no, I think that's not very nice, Tyrone. I'm gonna have to say I don't like your comment.
I can't think of anything that we eat that is
Raw or
alive.
living.
I mean, when I eat it, I mean.
But welcome anyhow.
Right. Welcome.
Woot woot. Tyrone's in the house.
Oh goodness.
My.
Oh, did you get have you gotten everything in your greenhouses? Have you made greenhouses this year yet and put around your plants?
We did. We made a few little pop-up greenhouses,
Yes.
and we have them. We just don't have the plastic on them because it's still 80 degrees.
I started saying
believe.
weather. Right.
Yeah, it'll drop down like at night. It may get cool some nights, but it's not cold enough to cover them up because they'll just suffocate.
Yeah, we did it one night. We thought it was gonna get cold, where it did get a little cool, and then the next day it kind of just fried everything.
Yeah.
So we just leave it alone because it's too warm.
Yeah, they all doing
That's kind of good. We were under. Somebody said something about the bad weather we had just a few days back, And of course, my whole area was under that tornado watch. And so it kind of went south of where we live. And unfortunately, it hit in Kentucky, and which is,
Oh yeah, that was bad
which
weather
is down
was.
below us. So this weather it's going to be real warm here again this week, which is like in December, it's never this warm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Y'all getting some bipolar weather.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how it here too. It's been up and down, and we have already had several inches of snow. We had, oh man, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago, we had lots of snow here, and then it all melted.
Right.
And now we might have some over on Saturday night, might be some snow. So we'll see what happens. But I was really I thought, oh, we're gonna have a white Christmas because it snowed about 3 weeks ago. And nah.
I think so. What are your plans for Christmas, Sherrie and Bobby? What do you plan to do for Christmas?
Well, we'll be on baby watch for the next 2 weeks, so we won't do much of anything.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Bunny
I'll
watch.
be watching TV and she'll be on YouTube playing with everybody.
Yeah, and we'll just eat and hang around at home. So
That's right. Well, that's what cameraman and I are going to do. I think that we'll pick up have my mom and maybe one of Ann's daughters, and just kind of have a quiet Christmas lunch together. Yes.
Well, we always used to go out for Chinese.
I think that's what we're having this time.
We have a great Chinese restaurant back home there where Lynn's at.
Yeah.
And of course they closed the buffet now. Daggone it.
Yeah.
You could still order to go. Well, that's it, isn't it, Lynn?
Yeah, but no, part of the problem too is not being able to get people to work. One of our restaurants actually did close down here in our little town because they could not find people to help. So so that's, I think, part of it too, because buffets have opened in our area. I mean, there are actually buffets open, but I think
that was always a place to go, though. That was a great, great, great food. I love Chinese. Do you guys like Chinese?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
good. Okay.
It is so good. So good.
Wow.
So when is your next live?
Friday at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And that's just going to be talking to your soul sisters and your soul brothers.
Yes. Major always join us on Friday nights.
What's that?
The Major been joining us lately on Friday night.
He has.
Yes.
Well, you'll have to give him a little salute.
I keep one somewhere. Oh, right here. We were asking them what is up with the pen.
Oh, that's it. Well, it started out, Lynn and I had this little nonchalant, I want to talk, it's my turn, but I wasn't paying attention to her.
So that's how it started.
Well, we said we'll take
I do
turns.
this. Yeah.
We'll just take turns. If you want to say something, then just kind of take a pin and, like that. But
Right.
I forgot to pay attention to her. And so she kept doing it all the time. So then, and Major noticed. And so then we got into the saluting with.
Yeah.
Sign language. I got you.
That was our, trying to be discreet, but you have to pay attention. And I'm just not very good at that. So
That's how it started. And then, he's a major. So we go, salute. So now if I do this at Ann, she's like, oh, we got to salute the major.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little different. I just judge her, but she always falling every time I do it.
I gotta bring it back.
Well, guys, this has been great. I really, really appreciate you coming on with us tonight. And Bobby, it is so nice to met you.
Yes.
And we're gonna have to have you guys back, and we'll do something fun sometime. We're gonna have to plan something just fun, a special. Now
Yeah.
in January, Lynn and I are going to have our third anniversary on YouTube.
Yay!
It's January the 9th is our anniversary. And what day of the week is that, Lynn?
Sunday, I believe, but you tell me.
You're right. It's a Sunday. So I was
Because we have it
thinking,
down for
Huh?
Sunday at what time? We gave it a time. I can't
well,
see
I
it.
don't know. We'll talk more about it later, but we're going to have a special anniversary show and have other channels come in and join with us too and say hi. And so if we hit you up, would you be interested?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, 3
Oh, and
years.
do you want to tell what just happened this morning?
Not yet.
Okay, thank you. I'm asked. It's good. It's so good. But I think she's saving it for the January. She's
Maybe.
probably saving it for January.
Could be.
But it's good. It's good. It's took a long time and it's exciting and it happened this morning. So yay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
So I think we have got us a little troll situation.
That's
So
okay.
we do. We have a little troll situation, but that's okay.
We had
I think
another
our meat live eater person.
message.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah, I
Thank you
enjoyed it.
guys so much for coming in. And
Oh.
Helen says to thank you, Black's Tropical Farms. Really enjoyed you both. So interesting and fun. And I'd say, yes, amen.
Yes, and be sure that y'all are subscribed.
Yes.
We want to make sure anybody watching the replay, make sure you subscribe to Black's Tropical Homestead.
Yes. And I know our mods will drop it if they've not done it for now. Oh,
Get their
my
links.
goodness.
Drop their links in there.
Yep, drop their link. And goodness.
We appreciate you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. And we look forward to having you guys come back on. And I know you guys are just going to be, well, I want to know more about the bunnies, not necessarily how they taste later, but but
you know
maybe
what? You know what? They could, if you deep fry those, anything tastes good deep fried.
well, that's probably
They
Even liver would taste good.
no.
I don't know about that
No,
part.
I have to disagree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about the level.
Well, guys, we will let you go, and we thank you so much. We'll give you granny kisses out, Bobby and Sherrie, and thank you so much, you two. And we look forward to having you back on the Ann Lynn Show soon. Okay?
Yes, very soon.
Thank you
Everybody
very much for
go-
having us. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, thank you, and everybody go over and support Black's Tropical Homestead. Go over, watch their videos. Jump in their live chats, and let's show them lots of love and support. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, you
Bye,
two.
guys. Bye,
Bye.
bye. Thank you so much.
Mwah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Hey, wasn't that awesome? I'll get you a
Oh,
little
gosh.
closer. There you go.
Absolutely.
They are
Oh,
such a nice couple. I really, really like them.
And it was so
They're
nice
very-
to meet Bobby.
Yeah, it was. It was cool. I really, they are a
Yes.
very nice couple. And I do like watching their videos.
Oh,
And I have tried to get in the live chat. I can't always make it, but
right.
I do. I really appreciate them and everything they're doing. It's just a great community of people. The Homestead community. Get that out. That
Thank
we
you.
have had the pleasure of having several the channels on our channel,
Yes.
and they're all so very just nice people, down to
Right.
earth, welcoming people, full of knowledge. All everybody knows a little bit about this and that, and I've learned a lot from them.
I know. I
gotta
have too.
the freezing
Well-
the eggs thing, freezing eggs. I have to
And
remember.
Casey from
To
Ormsby
do that.
Farms, Casey, he did the meat, the chicken meat and different things too. Remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, canned it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's really, I have never canned any meat like that.
I
And
haven't
thank you,
either.
Barefoot Last. She dropped their
Oh, great. Thank
yeah,
you, Bear. Thank
thing.
you, Barefoot.
So
And well, next week we are supposed to have Hoagie Homestead on. I'm
right.
still Hoagie CB at Homestead. If you are out there, need you to get a hold of me so we can talk.
Right. We'll
And
put our email up there.
okay.
Ann.
Yes, good idea. Yes.
Okay, so there you are.
Yep.
So if you'll drop Ann,
Drop me a line.
yeah.
And if you would like to be on the show, drop me a line at
Mhm.
lynnann1740@gmail.com. Right.
Right. That's
And
right.
so with that, y'all, we are going to say goodnight. I might make an early announcement. We are taking, after next week, we're taking off for Christmas, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to take a week off. And so the following week, there will be no show. But you never know. We might do something. We might pop in, and you never know when we're going to pop up, right?
That's right. You never know. We just pop like popcorn.
Yes, you never know. So, well, I tell you what, Lynn, it's been another very nice show tonight, hasn't it?
Sure has. And I want to just remind everyone, you really, really don't want to look at my handwriting, but we do have, there it is. We have a prayer. This is for
Yes.
our prayer list.
Yes.
And there's many, many names. Let's see which way there. You can see it there. And
Yep,
I've
it's
written,
growing every day, isn't it?
right. And we've I've handwritten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've
Additions.
additions, right. That's right.
Yeah.
So if you need prayer, would like to have prayer, drop us a line at
Or leave
the
a comment.
or leave a comment, and we will pray for you, and we'll put you on our prayer list. And I pray every night. I know Ann does. We set aside a time every night. I pray for the
Ann Lynn, our Ann Lynn prayer
prayer
list.
list, and I know the Lord knows who it is and what
The
is
need is. Right.
yeah.
He knows. We don't need to know because he knows.
That's right.
Because you've
Well,
told him.
one of our gals did say for arthritis, so I do know that. But
That's fine.
most of them I do not know. I have a friend who lost her husband recently, so I am praying for her and for her family. So some things I know, but as you said, no.
We don't need to know because God knows.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So until next week, and I think it's going to be at 3 p.m. So be watching for an upcoming video. Okay. It's not going to be at 2 o'clock for sure because it's
Right.
not going to be. It'll be if we do a show with Hoagie Homestead, it will be at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. Just watch for an upcoming video or
Right.
watch the our community tab, or if you're following us on Twitter. Okay, we'll get the word out about next week. If we don't hear from Hoagie, then we may take next week off too. So yeah, we may take a couple weeks off. With the holidays, I think we deserve it, don't you, Lynn?
Well, and if they saw, I know everyone is busy. Everybody is
But
busy.
we
I realize
got
that.
lives too, so we are,
But we do, and if you saw our calendars, you would understand. You would understand because I have to write 2 or 3 calendars to keep up with everything.
Yeah. So we will keep in touch and just be watching for an announcement about next week. I'll let you know as soon as I know. And until next time. So okay, don't want to leave you hanging. Gotta give the major a salute.
Salute, Major.
Salute. Salute. All right. And the rest of y'all, granny kisses. Mwah. And we will see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.